Hi, my name is Holly, and this is Perpetual Fitness Training. Thank you so much for joining me for your workout today. Today we're going to be doing some Pilates, and we're going to be doing it with a roller. This is a long roller, and it's round all the way around. They come in all kinds of sizes and shapes, but this is the kind that I'm going to be using for this class today. If you don't want to use a roller, you can do all of these without the roller. And I do encourage you to do it without the roller if this is your first Pilates class. Pilates is very core centric, so we'll be moving very slow. We'll be very purposeful with our movements, okay? I want you to be on a soft surface, so if you're on a hard floor, just make sure you have a mat or some carpeting underneath you, because we will be spending a lot of time on the floor. Please don't get discouraged. Pilates is and can be a kind of a very difficult form of exercise, just because most people do not work their cores like they should, and Pilates really makes you focus on that core and really be strong in your core. So if you want a strong core, Pilates, in my opinion, is the way to do it. You just have to give yourself some grace and be patient with yourself. All right, if you want some music, go ahead and play that, maybe some water nearby, and let's go ahead and begin. We're going to begin standing. We're going to start with our breath. We're going to place our feet about hip width apart, roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Squeeze your blades together, thinking about opening up through those collarbones. Just relax those shoulders down. Reach to the ceiling with the crown of the head to bring that chin into neutral. Closing those eyes, just focus on your breathing. We're going to start by inhaling through the nose. And this time, exhale through the mouth. Give me two more like that. Nice big inhale. Exhale. And one more time, breathing into that rib cage. Big exhale. Now let's go ahead and bring those arms into it. When you're ready, inhale, arms go overhead. We lock those shoulders down. As we're ready to exhale, we slowly squeeze the roller and bring it back down to our legs. Inhale, only moving with that breath. Think of breathing into that rib cage, separating those ribs, and exhale, squeezing the roller to slowly come down, really kind of feeling those shoulders wake up. One more time, nice big inhale, and slowly exhale down. Bringing those arms up to parallel. Take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to twist to the left. Our hips stay forward as we reach across. And inhale, center. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Once again, we're using the entire breath. When we're out of air, that's when we begin the next move. This is an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do this one more time each side. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, coming to the center, moving into good mornings. You're welcome to place the roller behind your head. If that bothers you, you can have them out. Or, of course, you can also just hold it next to the body. We're going to have that nice flat back, tummy tight, big inhale. As we exhale, we drive the hips back as we reach down. So if you have the roller on your belly, it's just going to slowly slide down those legs. Big inhale. As we exhale, we press through the heels and come back up. If the roller is behind the head, the elbows are wide. Nice big inhale. And as we exhale, we just slowly come down. Feel that stretch in the hamstrings. Big inhale. Exhale, press through the heels. And then, of course, if you have it overhead, nice big inhale. Exhale, coming down. Shoulder blades stay down. Hold, big inhale. Exhale, press through the feet. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. Nice big inhale. Exhale begins the move down. Big inhale and exhale as we slowly come up. Removing this from behind the head, we're going to move to the back of our mat. We're just going to work into that spine a little bit, working into Pilates roll down. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Nice big inhale. As we exhale, we tuck the chin. We slowly articulate through the spine, staring at your belly button as long as you can, and then the gaze transfers in between the legs. We're going to hold here. Nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're thinking about stacking that spine. belly is nice and tight, and we're thinking about using the core, the abs, to stack that spine back up. Last thing to come up is the head. We roll the shoulders at the top. Nice big inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin, slowly come down. Just feeling that spine wake up, holding. Nice big inhale. Exhale begins the move back up. Nice and slow and controlled. Last thing to come up is the head. You're also welcome to do this with over the head arms. Nice big inhale. Exhale, tuck and round, slowly coming down. Holding at the bottom, tailbone toward the ceiling. Enjoy that stretch. Nice big inhale as we exhale, articulating through the spine. I love spinal warm up. Nice big inhale up. It always feels so good on my back. Big inhale. And as you exhale, tuck. Looking at that belly, slowly coming down all the way down and hold. Keeping those legs straight if you can. Soften if you need to. Slowly coming up. And shoulder roll at the top. All right, let's go ahead and begin into our first move. We're going to take that roller either overhead or it can be parallel to the floor. Regardless, those shoulders are down, blades together. The first thing we're going to do is just transfer the weight to the left leg and lift that right leg up. Knee up 4 times. 1. Exhale, lifting the knee up. 2. 3. One more time. Exhale, 4. Now we're going to take that leg straight. Nice big inhale, lift. Exhale, back down. 2. And just give it to me as high as you can, keeping that leg straight, pressing out through the heel. Now we're going to kick this leg back. So we're just going to tilt a little bit in the chest. Belly is nice and tight, shoulders down. Again, arms can be wherever it's comfortable. Big inhale, lift. Exhale to the center. Lift and to the center. Lift using that glute. Everything else is super still. Give me one more. And coming up, let's see if we can combo that. So we're going to go ahead and inhale, lifting. Exhale, squeeze back. You're welcome to touch the toe in between or let it flow as you move from that front to the back. 3, give me one more. Lift that leg as high as you can. Squeeze the glutes to bring it back. Coming to the center, let's go ahead and take that down. We're going to go ahead and move to the other side. I'm just going to turn so that you can see me. Again, hands parallel or overhead, shoulder blades down, tummy tight. Let's go ahead and start with that knee lift. Nice big inhale. Let's go ahead and exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Really thinking about using the belly to bring that knee up. And let's go ahead and change that to a straight leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale one more time. And now coming just a little bit forward in the hips. Shoulders down, tummy tight, reaching the toe back. And let's go ahead and lift, squeezing the glutes, and lower. Lift and lower. Exhale and inhale. One more time. Exhale and inhale. Coming all the way up. Give those arms a little break if they need it. Let's go ahead and combo that. Inhale, lift. And then as you exhale, coming back. Inhale, lift. Exhale. And you can play with the breath on this one. As you can see, I'm doing many different variations. I want you to find what works best for you. Last one. And coming back to the center, shoulders down. In Pilates, there's a lot of different kind of controversies about the breath. I kind of think as long as you're breathing, we're good to go. So just do the best you can. Don't get too hung up on the breath. All right, let's go ahead and move down into tabletop. So we're going to start. Nice big inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, let's go ahead and Pilates roll down, slowly coming down. finding that forward fold position. We're going to use our hands to walk out with the roller, our knees bent, and nice and controlled as we come down and find that tabletop. So in tabletop, it's the same as when our hands are not on the floor. The wrists are right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. Hands are shoulder width apart. Shoulders are pulled back. Tummy is nice and tight. We're going to start with a little bit of cat and cow. We're going to drop that belly, look up. Nice big inhale. Exhale, push against the floor and the roller to round your spine. Big exhale. Inhale, drop, look up. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And coming back to the center, we're going to find that neutral spine. Not dropping, not rounding, right in between. Locking into those shoulders, so shoulder blades down, opening through the chest, tummy's nice and tight. We're not allowing that belly button to drop toward the floor. Moving into bird dog. We're going to transfer the weight. Really, it's just kind of making sure the weight is between the right hand and the left leg as we lift the left arm and the right leg. Now, if that's too much or you really shifted, go ahead and start with just the arm and then move into just the leg. But if you can do both right here without dropping that belly, keeping everything neutral, take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to slowly bring it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, center. Keeping your center as still as you can. Big inhale. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. This time we're going to try to meet the elbow and the knee in the center. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, try to bring that knee and elbow together without touching. See if you can inhale and reach. Exhale, center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Reaching back out, we're going to hold. We're going to move into toe touches. So from here, you're going to reach back with that left hand and try to touch the foot or the toes. Come back into bird dog. Nice big inhale. Exhale. 2, 3. Maybe all you can do is just look to the side. That's fine. 4. Coming back, we're going to hold. Double check that our belly's in nice and tight, that we're in that neutral spine. And release it down. Let's go ahead and do that to the other side. Let's go ahead and reach out with that right and then with that left. Or doing them separately if you need to. Take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're just tapping down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Reach and tap. Let the glutes squeeze. Last one. Now you can repeat that, or let's see if we can bring it to the center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Now coming back out, reach, double check your form, tummy's nice and tight, take a nice big inhale, and then exhale, reach back for that opposite foot, come back to the center, inhale, exhale, or maybe we're just looking to the right. So if you can't reach all the way around, maybe we just look to the right, do a half reach. Last one. Now we're going to come back. We're going to hold it. Tummy's nice and tight. Keep that nice flat back and take it down. All right, with those knees down, we're just going to reach our hands out. Take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to drop the chest toward the floor. Just getting a nice back stretch here. Let's go ahead and come up halfway. Nice big inhale. Once again, exhale, reach it out. Let's do that one more time. Nice big inhale. All right, as deep as you can go. Nice big inhale. And then exhale and come all the way toward the floor as much as your body will let you. Getting that nice deep stretch in the chest, along the spine, wherever you feel it. And go ahead and come back up. All right, so the next one can be a little bit tricky. We're going to move from plank into down dog. But with that unstable surface underneath our hands, we really have to rely on our core. So it's a great test to see if you're doing down dog correctly. But it can also be a little kind of nerve-wracking, or if you're not ready for it, it can also kind of be disastrous. So if you don't want to do it, just go ahead and move that roller out of the way. And you can do this without the roller. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate with the roller. So the first thing we're going to find is plank. So we're going to take those hands right underneath the shoulders. They are about shoulder width apart. Tummy's nice and tight. We're going to reach back with one foot, curling the toes. Finding that nice stable position. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to send that other foot back. Wider feet will be more stable. Narrower feet will be less stable. Take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we take the hips up. As we reach the hips toward the ceiling, coming back to the center, finding plank. There's one. Exhale. 2. Coming back to the center. Big inhale. Exhale sends our hips up. 3. Coming back, find me a good plank, not dropping the hips. Exhale when you're ready. 4. Good, we have 4 more. And big exhale, drive the hips to the ceiling. 4. And 3. If you're on that roller, you should really be feeling that core working. And big exhale, 2. Keeping those shoulders away from the ears for our last one. And exhale. And coming back to the center, hold plank. Tummy's nice and tight. Keep it center. And then when you're ready, knee down, knee down. You can sit back in child's pose. You can roll those wrists out. Give it just a little bit of a break. And gently taking it up. Every time I do that one, I definitely warm up. My face is probably all red from the blood rush. We're going to go ahead and take it onto our backs. So I just like to curl my feet behind me and roll back onto my glutes, but really it's whatever works best for you. We are going to take the roller toward the end of the mat because our feet are going to go on the roller as we scoot up and slowly roll down to our back. With the feet on the roller, once again, it's on an unstable surface, so as we move into these bridges, it's a lot on the hamstring and a lot on the core. If it's too much for you, just go ahead and kick that roller away and do this next series without the roller. So we're just going to start with pelvic tilts. I want you to be aware of how that pelvis moves as we move into bridge. I like to demonstrate this with hands on those hip bones, those little knobs right there, but you're welcome to take your hands next to your body. Take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we tuck our tailbone and push the low back into the mat. On our inhale, we drop the tailbone and lift that low back off the mat. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, lift. Really feel how that movement comes from the pelvis. Tuck and release. Press the hips up. Let's do it one more time. Tuck. Big exhale. And release. Now we're going to find that neutral right in between those two places. You're feeling like your core is engaged, but we're not hyper tucked at this position. All right, taking those hands next to the body, palms down if you want a little more support, the top of your hands down if you want less support. Keeping the feet hip width apart, the knees in line with the toes, which means don't let them come in or press out, keeping them right in the center. Take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to tuck and articulate the spine up nice and slow. So this is a Pilates bridge. So we're really working on that core. At the top, we're going to hold. As we exhale, we articulate down. So each vertebrae gets to touch the mat. And come down and release. Take a nice big inhale. Let's do that again. Exhale, tuck. Press through the feet, either onto the roller or onto the floor. If you're on that roller, you're really going to feel those hamstrings kick in real quick. All the way down, release. Let's do that 2 more times. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck each vertebrae, hitting into the mat. Lift. And then we're going to slowly come down, really working into that spine movement. Last one. Exhale to come up. Hold at the top and slowly come down. All right, we're going to go ahead and take it all the way up. So tuck, exhale, and lift, coming all the way up to your highest point. Really try to squeeze through those glutes, coming up toward the shoulders. Now we're going to move into a one-legged movement. So we're going to take the weight, distribute it between the left leg and both shoulders, and we're going to lift that leg up. It does not have to be totally straight. You can keep that knee bent. With that foot up, we're just going to lower and lift the leg. The hips stay up. Let's go ahead and inhale down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 5, 6, keeping those hips up. 7 and 8. We're going to hold it at the top. We're going to take it down 45 degrees, little circles. Everything stays still. 1, 2, 3, about the size of a softball. 5, 6, 7, 8, other direction. 1, everything still. 2, lift higher. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Slowly roll that leg down, the back down, and then the leg can come down. Shake it out. If you needed to put the foot down first before you roll down, that's perfectly fine. You know your body. Listen to your body. All right, you should definitely be feeling that hamstring of that leg that was supporting you during that entire bridge. Let's go ahead and do it to that other side. We're going to tuck our tailbone. Exhale, lift. Come all the way up. Finding that weight distribution before we lift that leg up as straight as you can. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, up. Inhale. Exhale, keeping the hips still and lifted. And 4 more. Big exhale, 4. And 3, press through those shoulders. 2 and 1, coming to 45 degrees, circles, and 1, 2, 3, keep everything still, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift higher, 1, 2, other direction, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold up. If you can, slowly roll down. And then let that leg come down. Good, all right, knees in. Oh, side to side. Those are so much harder on that roller. It's amazing. All right. Next up, we get to remove that, and we're going to place it in front. This is going to be a lot better than that last one. All right, so from here, our feet are hip width, our feet are hip width, their knees are bent. We're going to have our hands on the roller. So this is going to be a chest lift or a back lift. It's basically a crunch, but we're going to do it the Pilates way. So again, you can have your hand anywhere along the roller that's comfortable for you. Take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to tuck our chin. We're going to slowly try to lift, rolling the arms, or the roller down the leg, and then we're going to slowly release it down with an inhale. Tuck the chin, big exhale, lift, trying to get the shoulder blades off the mat. Inhale, back down, bringing the roller back to the hips. As you're ready to exhale, inhale down. Last time like this, and then we're going to change it just a little. And slowly roll down. This time we're going to tuck the tailbone as we lift up. Nice big inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, lift. Feel how different that is. Slowly take it back down, release. Exhale, 2. And release. And tuck and lift. 3, keep your gaze on your belly. And for the last time. And slowly back down. You can continue to do that if that works best for you. If you can and are ready to move on to the next one, we're going to move into Pilates roll-ups. We're going to start with just coming up and sitting up nice and tall, all right? So we're going to take the roller overhead. We're going to take a nice big inhale. Those arms come up to chest level. On the exhale, we tuck, look at our hollow belly, and slowly come up and stacking the spine, shoulders over hips, arms raised up. Nice big inhale. Exhale, bring it to parallel. Rolling down. Totally in control. Arms go overhead, nice big inhale. As we exhale, tuck. Slowly come on up, lifting everything up nice and tall, big inhale. Exhale, slowly in control, rolling it down. You're welcome to bend the knees and hands to the back of the thighs to help you up and down. Inhale up, exhale. All the way up, lift. And take it back to parallel. Make sure you're exhaling as you round that spine. C curve, tuck the tailbone as you slowly come down. Good. Inhale up. Exhale. This time, see if you can just roll over and reach toward those toes. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Continue to keep that position as you slowly roll back down. Inhale. Exhale, tuck, look at that belly button. Big exhale as you reach toward those toes. And when you're ready, it's an exhale as you slowly start to come down, keeping that tummy tight. All the way down. 2 more. Big inhale. Exhale, using that core to come up rather than those arms. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, begin that roll down. Use that breath. Exhale it out of the mouth. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. Reach. Big inhale and exhale, breathing out of the mouth. That's the part I struggle with teaching so much yoga. I always breathe out of my nose and take it down. All right, give me 1 big inhale. If you can, exhale, slowly roll up and come on up to sit up nice and tall. We're going to take those legs as wide as the mat. You're welcome to take them a little bit wider if you know you have that flexibility. Okay, moving into saw. So if you're not going to use the roller, saw you can do with one hand back to help reach forward as you come side to side, okay? Or you can use that roller. Shoulder blades down, tummies tight. We're up nice and tall and our feet are flexed. Take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, let's go ahead and move to the right. Then we reach out for 3, 2, 1. We sit up nice and tall and come back to the center. Nice big inhale, exhale, and reach. 3, 2, 1. Sit up nice and tall, release it to the center. Big inhale. Exhale, twist, then reach. 3, 2, 1. Up nice and tall, coming back to the center. Inhale. Exhale, twist, and reach like you're sawing off that pinky toe. Up nice and tall, and center. Big inhale, exhale, twist. Again, reaching, just give me what you can, keeping both hips heavy. Lift up to the center, and exhale, last side. Really heavy through those sits bones, lifting up, coming back to the center, and release those hands down. All right, just give it a little shoulder roll there. We're going to move into leg drops. We're going to come back down to the floor. So let's go ahead and take those legs back together. You're welcome to bend the knees. Sitting up nice and tall, take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, let's go ahead and just slowly roll down, squeezing in 1 more roll down. All right, as we come down, we're going to bring the knees up into tabletop, and the roller just fits in between those legs, and you're squeezing into the roller. You should be feeling your inner thighs connecting. So we're going to work through those inner thighs up through that pelvic floor and into the core, all part of that core. Keeping everything nice and strong. Hands next to the body. Again, palms down, or you can take the back of the hands down. We're going to inhale. We're going to drop those legs down toward the floor. And then we're going to exhale, and we're going to bring everything back up. But the rule is the ribs have to stay on the mat. The low back, you need to stay in control, and we're holding that low belly in, so belly button into the spine. All right, here we go. Take a nice big inhale, reaching as far as you like, as low as you can. Exhale, scoop the belly to bring it back up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Here's 4. Inhale. Really tuck to lift. Shoulders remain quiet. That's the hardest thing for me. Exhale. Use that breath. Big inhale. 2 more. You got this. Nice big inhale. Good. Don't drop it so low if you're losing connection with that belly. Last time. Hold it here. Very good. All right, next up, we're going to roll like a ball. So in rolling like a ball, we're going to take the roller behind the legs, and we're going to hold on to the edges, because if you have on slickery pants, it's going to get away from you. If you actually are just bare-legged, if you have shorts on, a lot of times you can do this without holding on to the roller, but I find holding on to the roller generally works better for me. So we're going to do this rock and roll motion coming up and down, but we're not flinging the legs. So we're going to keep the legs into the roller and the roller into the legs. All right, so take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, coming up, tap the toes, keeping that rounded back, coming down. 2. Don't worry if it takes you a couple tries to get up. 3. Do your best. This should feel good on the spine. 4. Trying to stay in control. 5. 6, inhale down. 7. Now on this last one, we're going to try to come up. We're going to try to hold it. 8. Good. Hold it, hold it. Maybe you can take one leg straight. Maybe we can take the other leg straight. Shoulders stay down. Maybe you want to try both. And it's straight-ish. It's whatever you can give me. Tummy's tight, and release, and take it down. Whew. I actually like that one better with the roller, because it gives me something to pull against to help that one look a lot better than when I don't have the roller. All right, so we're done with that one. Let's go ahead and move down to the chest. So we're going to finish up our last little section here on the chest. And the first time we do this, we're going to actually start with the roller underneath the hips and make sure that it's comfortable. So looking for a space, I'm not going to tell you where to put it necessarily, because everyone is built differently. But I like my roller right here just underneath those little knobs that you feel. That's where it's the most comfortable to me. Please make sure you're staying off your ribs. If it's not comfortable at all, go ahead and get rid of it. All right, so from here, just finding the spot. I like to kind of roll back and forth on it, not only because I think this feels good, but also it just kind of helps me to find the right place. I will say, if you have a full bladder, you are going to want to go use the restroom before you do this next series. Okay, so from here, finding your spot, we're going to take those hands to the outside of the mat. We're going to reach out with the crown of the head. The shoulders are down, the tummy is tight. We're going to think about keeping the chest away from the floor. So you're just imagining right now that your chest is like on a table, or it's actually on the floor. It's nice and straight. It's nice and flat. The shoulders are down away from the ears. The tummy's tight. Your upper back should be engaged. We're going to take a nice big inhale. You're going to imagine you have a ball underneath your chest, and on the exhale, you're just going to lift your chest up like you're trying to push the ball away from you. Nice big inhale. Exhale, we're going to come back to the center. Big inhale. Let's try that again. Exhale, pushing the heart out, keeping those shoulders down, looking forward, and coming back. And inhale and press away. And exhale. You can continue with that or take a nice big inhale. As we press away, we're going to come up to the hands and come up a little higher. And then slowly take it down. Keeping those shoulders away. Inhale up. Press into the palms. Lift up. Slowly coming down. Now let's hold this one a little bit higher. Take a nice big inhale. So much like in an up dog or in a cobra, those shoulders are down. This time our feet are quiet and we're really still pressing that ball out with our chest, keeping those shoulders down and feeling that nice contraction through the spine. Take a nice big inhale, and as we exhale, we're just going to slowly come on down. So from here, we're going to work on the lower legs. The upper body position stays the same. I like to curl my toes and again, readjust if you need to. Shoulders down, tummies tight, and making sure we're pushing against the floor, we're going to lift the legs. You can lift them together or you can lift them separated, whatever works best for you. Take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, without letting the tummy drop, we're going to lift the legs and slowly down. Let that upper body be your anchor. If 2 legs is too much, you're welcome to do 1 leg at a time. Think about using that lower body. Don't worry if you can't get it very far off the ground at all. We'll build that strength as you continue to do this series. All right, I believe we have one more big inhale and exhale and slowly coming down. All right, now we're gonna try opposite arm and leg. So keeping your arms exactly how they are, finding that neutral spine, tummy's nice and tight. Let's go ahead and start with the right arm, left leg, holding them parallel, slowly bringing them in. Nice big exhale, inhale down to the floor. Exhale. Here's number 4. Keeping everything still in the core. Last one. And slowly take it down. All right, we're just going to slowly roll back onto the knees. Hands come underneath the chest to press up. And I want you again to find a child's pose with or without the roller. And just really round your spine here, releasing what we just did. And let's go ahead and slowly come on up. All right, so our last move is actually a stretch. And this is one of my favorite stretches. It really helps to open up your chest. So you're going to take the roller into the middle of the mat, and you're just going to orient yourself so that your low body or your glutes are right at the end. Then using those hands, you're going to slowly lift and just bring the low glutes, or the high glutes, I guess, the low back, to the roller. Tummy's nice and tight. In control, you're going to roll down. So the key with this one is your head needs to be supported. So when you lay down, make sure your head is not off the roller. So that's why I really like the long roller for this one. All right, take a nice big inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, we're going to slowly open those arms till they come to the floor. You can have your legs as wide as you like or as narrow as you like. More narrow will make you use more core. Wider will be more like a stretch, right? Because you have a nice base of support. So finding whatever works for you. Think about relaxing into the chest, almost squeezing your shoulder blades to the roller so that your chest opens up. And you're welcome to rock side to side if you like that, or just staying in the center. I encourage you to change positions with the arms and just notice how that opens up through the chest and through the arms, whatever feels really good for you. I want you to hold it here. This is where we're going to end class. You're going to stay here as long as you'd like, finding that nice recovery. When you're ready to get off the roller, the nicest way, without kind of rolling off and hurting yourself, I like to take one hand to the roller and I roll off on the opposite side. and then just roll onto my back, moving the roller out of the way. But whatever works for you. I thank you so much for joining me today for this introduction to Pilates using a roller. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer what I can. Have a wonderful day. See you later.